Guys, welcome to my brand new football talk show / podcast, TTT Triple T Trees Talks Trash. And in today's episode, we have a banger, and there is only one way to start the brand new talk show off, by talking about the Premier League title race. Man City, Arsenal, who is going to win the Premier League? That's all. One day to go. The final day of the season is tomorrow, and we're just going to talk about the chances of either team, talk about the upcoming fixture on the last day, and predict who we think will become champions. If you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell so you don't miss any of TNT or any of my videos from career mode on the channel. So talking about Man City, obviously if they were to go on and win the Premier League, they would be the first team ever to win 4 Premier Leagues in a row. Obviously Man United and Man City, the only 2 teams to have won it 3 times in a row. So as a United fan, I want Arsenal to win. I said it throughout the whole season when it was a 3-way title race with Arsenal, City and Liverpool, that I wanted Arsenal out of the 3 teams to go and win it. But now it's down to the final day. Arsenal obviously doing a lot better than they did last season, where they were top for about 3/4 of the year, only to bottle it. And obviously City won it by 5 points. This year it is only 2 points in it, as you can see in the Premier League table. However, obviously Arsenal do have a better goal difference. So what if City draw and Arsenal win? They would become champions. If City lose and Arsenal win, they become champions. However, if Man City do go and win, then obviously Arsenal chances are done, and a draw for Arsenal or a loss would mean they don't win the title. So it's a must-win for Arsenal, and a draw or a loss for City would mean they lose the title. So both teams are basically must-win game. If obviously Arsenal need to win their game to actually be able to be crowned champions, and then obviously City, a win would take them champions. A draw, but depending on how many goals on the final day, would determine whether City lose the title or Arsenal clinch the title. As you can see there, how the race for the Premier League title goes: 88 points, 86 points, just 2 points difference. But obviously, like I said, a win for City would mean the title is over. A draw or a loss could give Arsenal the chance, and it's a must-win for Arsenal if they want to go and be crowned champions for the first time since the Invincible season. These are the final games for both clubs. So Man City hold West Ham, and Arsenal obviously have Everton, both at home. Obviously, depending on the results, means that either team will be able to lift the trophy at home for their respective clubs. Obviously, when you look at the 2 fixtures, you would think Arsenal have their better fixture against Everton, who haven't been awful compared to previous seasons. Obviously, with points deduction, obviously playing in a part to their season. However, they have completely avoided relegation, so fair play to Everton, who are currently sitting in 15th with 40 points. And then you look at Man City's game against West Ham, who sit in 9th, 52 points. Obviously, a win against City wouldn't get them into Europa League or Conference League anymore, but would be a lot close to Manchester United, who are currently sitting in 8th, and we don't need to talk about United because they're awful. But on paper, yes, Man City's fixture should be a lot harder than the Arsenal's fixture. So let's talk about Man City West Ham. I pulled some stats up, and I'm just going to read it to you guys of Man City's versus West Ham's last 5 or so fixtures. So on the 16th of September last year, but this current season, Man City won 3-1. On the 5th of March 2023, which would have been the season before, they went on smacked West Ham 3-0. 8th of September 2022, Man City beat West Ham 2-0. That same season, the 15th of May would have been probably one or two last games of the season. West Ham got a point and drew 2-2. 28th of November 2021, so 3 seasons ago, Man City beat West Ham 2-1, and that season, October, in a cup game, was a 0-0 draw. So when you look at those stats, guys, West Ham haven't beat Man City in their last 5 fixtures against them. They've only drawn twice, one being in a league fixture and one being in a cup competition. So you would predict Man City a win, and for Arsenal that would be a terrible. Obviously, this season would be a bit more special. However, because obviously West Ham losing their captain Declan Rice, do the boys at West Ham step up for their fellow captain and go for a win against Man City, so Declan Rice can lift the trophy at Arsenal, and make that transfer a dream for him. And obviously, I'm assuming if Arsenal were to lift the trophy, you would think there'd be some sort of deal where West Ham get money. So I don't know. I'm just assuming that there probably is something in the contract where if Arsenal win an FA Cup or Carabao Cup, whatever trophy, that West Ham gets some sort of instalment, you'd think. So for them, there's probably more incentive to go out and try and beat Man City. As we move on to the Arsenal side, Arsenal versus Everton. Again, I'm going to read out some stats, some fixtures over the last 3 or 4 years, their last couple of meetings. So this season, of course, 17th of September was a 1-0 win to Arsenal. March 2023, which would have been the end of last season, was a 4-0 win to Arsenal. However, that season, a month before that win, last season, the 4th of February, they did lose to Everton 1-0. 2022 season, so 2 years ago, 17th of May was a 2-0 win to Arsenal. The 22nd of June. Wait, no. The 17th of... No, I've messed it up, guys. So, go back. So, this season, Arsenal have beat Everton on the 17th of September. And the season before that, they beat them 4-0 in March. However, they lost in February 1-0. They then went on beat them in this July 17th in a friendly 2-0. They went and hammered them in February 2022 5-1, but then lost to Everton on the 6th of December 2021. So it would have been 3 seasons ago they lost. So in their last meetings, Arsenal have won 4, but have lost 2. So comparing that to Man City's record, they've lost more games than City, and Man City have picked more points up against West Ham than Arsenal have picked up against Everton. So, it all comes down to the final day, guys. Who's going to lift the Premier League trophy? Is it going to be Arsenal? Is it going to be Man City? There is only one way to find out, and that is going to be to watch tomorrow's games and see at the end of the 90 minutes who will be the 2023-2024 champions. Will it be Man City winning it 4 times in a row and making history again? Or will it be Arsenal winning the Premier League the first time in nearly 20 years since the Invincibles? Arsenal Wenger. Can Arteta's men do it? Or will they fall short again a second season? Let me know in the comments down below. And let me know who you think is going to win the Premier League. Make sure you subscribe to the channel. Hit that notification bell. And I hope you enjoyed my brand new talk show, Trees Talks Trash, Triple T. Thank you for watching, guys. And I hope to see you next time.